One more time, all together. Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hello, good morning, my soul sisters and soul brothers, and welcome to our Vraj Meditation and Yoga Philosophy course. First of all, if you could hear me clearly and if you could see me clearly, you could type yes or you can like. Yeah. There will be interaction. You will type something palagi. You will have some reaction. Kung makikita nyo sa Zoom, there's reaction button. Yes. Thank you, thank you. And first of all, good morning and Hare Krishna kay Raul. Hi. Kay Bea from Muntinlupa. Hello. Ben. Kay Candy. Hi, Candy. Charles. Si Jake. Hello. Janice. Hi, Janice. Um, si Janine. Hello. Hi. Si Jess. Hello, Jess. Jinky. Hello, Jinky. Mataji. Joy. Hi, Kara. Kay Kay. Kay KD. Hello. Kay Mai. Kay May Revine, kay Paulo, kay Rizel, kay Isabella, kay Trisha. Nice to see you, and it was, it is actually a nice way to start the year. New Year pa rin. So hello, I appreciate those who are turning on their cameras. But I understand, I fully understood, if yung bandwidth ng ating internet is a little bit slow, it's much better to sacrifice the video than the audio. So I would understand. Pero every after classes natin, meron tayong group photo. So I greet you first. Hare Krishna, Namaste, good morning. Yes, may nakita pa ako may dalang baby. Ayun. Hi, Rizal. Some of you nakausap ko na. Some from the previous batch, uma-attend din ngayon. And for sure, some I will meet in the future. Yan. Now you can see me, you can hear me. Tell me if you could see yung ating slide. Isang like ulit sa reaction or tell me yes. Yan. Awesome, yan. If hindi kayo makaklik, pwede kayo mag-like lang sa camera. I could see you. Yes. First of all, ang ating um, first lesson sa ating course, and I promise you, believe you me, ulitin natin to. Sobrang importante kung anong mood natin habang we're having this journey, spiritual journey sa ating course, meditation and yoga philosophy. This is having and paying obeisances or respect sa ating mga previous teachers, spiritual teachers, because dahil sa kanila, we are learning something. We're learning the truth. We're learning the knowledge. And I would also like to offer this service, a humble attempt sa aking mga spiritual teachers coming from different countries, different temples. Um, you could see in the screen, this is what we call a pranam mantra. Pranam is like this. So, you're paying your obeisances. Kung nakikita niyo, uso na ngayon to kasi hindi masyado uso mag-shake hands dahil sa pandemic. This is what we called pranam mantra. Paying respect sa spiritual teachers. Om Agyanatimirandasya Jananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master, who has opened my eyes, which were blinded by the darkness of ignorance, with the torchlight of knowledge. Sabi nga nila, the truth shall set you free. So, ganun ka-importante to know the truth. That's why we're having this course. We will know something that we will apply in our daily lives, relevant sa ating buhay. Even hindi ka monk, katulad ko. Pero it's much more suitable for everyone, lalo na sa inyo. So lahat dito is nakapag-register na sa form, Google Form, isang raise ng hands dyan. Kahit physical na, kahit di nyo click. Habang nakikita ko, yes, yes. So thank you very much. I've read them. Kahit pa paano, nagkakilala-kilala tayo. Hindi lang physical, kundi digital. So I will have something that I need to really tell something about myself. Although hindi ako sanay, I'm used to be in the background, behind the scene. But this is my service. Hello, welcome. I'm your servant, Radha Charandas. So yung C, it is pronounced as CH, Radha Charan. Some medyo they find it hard to um, pronounce my name. They call me Radha or Radha Charan. So welcome. This is a humble attempt to share something that I've learned from my spiritual teachers when I stayed, and be trained in different temples here in the Philippines, in India, and other countries in Asia. I'm a traveling monk, but since this pandemic, I've been here in the Philippines for more than a year na. So hindi ako sanay. I'm humbled and honored with your presence because binibigyan niyo ako ng chance to do my duty, to share this spiritual knowledge, this truth, this yoga knowledge, and also to be friends with a lot of people. This is a duty of a monk like me. There are monks na nasa temple lang. They will never come out until doon na sila mamatay. And there are monks who are instructed by their spiritual teachers to go out and to share this knowledge, maging accessible sa mga tao. So, tinanong ko kayo ng mga social media accounts ninyo. I also have a few because that's my duty to be accessible, to also learn from different people in different walks of life. I'm I have my handle. It is called Monk in the Middle, parang monkey in the middle. And also you could like the Vraj Meditation Yoga Philosophy Philippines. It is a Facebook page, bago lang yon. And first of all, I am not a TED Talk speaker. I'm not a professional teacher or any reciter in all means. I'm just a monk trying and attempting a humble service to be friends with everyone as well and to share something. So this is my occupation. I'm a monk. I love reading books. I asked you about books. I read a lot actually. I spend a lot of times during the day reading in the morning. I will wake up early in the morning, meditate, read. I will distribute books as well. I usually travel bringing a lot of books. I talk to people. I will find those who actually are book readers. So marami sa inyo yung mga book readers dito. Tingnan ko sila. Nandito pa yung meron pa may background ng Pulp Fiction. Ah. So yes, yes, maraming book reader and I'm happy. I'm happy. It doesn't matter kung sa Kindle ka nagbabasa o sa actual book, but I'm happy that you like reading books as well. I don't usually read books before I became a monk. Dito na ako natuto magbasa ng libro. Bakit? It is a transfer of knowledge. You hear something. But it doesn't mean na pag nagbabasa ka ng libro, it's already positive or good. Maraming libro din na may negative impact sa atin. Just like television or internet, may positive, may negative impact. So we have to choose which kind of books, which kind of information we are putting in. Kung ano hindi na-download natin dito sa hard drive na to. So reason, bakit may course? Aside from this is my duty, I'm happy and always looking for humbling experience. So when I meet people, hindi man personal, for sure I will meet some of you personally. You will visit our temple here in Laguna. Or when I'm in Manila, makikilala ko kayo, makikita ko kayo for sure. Just like the previous batches. Friends na kami ever since nag-start kami sa courses. We've met couple of times and spend a lot of times together as well. So I could not travel now, but we're traveling through the internet. As you can see, I'm a monk. I'm wearing orange, these orange robes. This means actually that I am a celibate monk. So I'm dedicating my life to this duty, this service. And my family is yung mga nakikilala ko. So you're now my immediate family. Hello. I love doing a lot of services in the temple. I do cooking, I do farming, I take care of cows here. Or sometimes I just clean the kitchen. We're almost 30, 40 monks living inside the temple. Then in the temple also, we do different kinds of meditation. There's singing meditation where one performs guided meditation through music. Sometimes we do dance. And I love also studying and doing this service, reading and distributing this knowledge. So yeah, a little short introduction about myself. You'll get to know me much more. Although I don't nothing exciting about my life, but yung services and what we will study is much more exciting and ecstatic. Our meditation course, by the way, is composed of two classes. This is the mantra meditation, where we will do it every other day. And alternative to that is the yoga philosophy. We will talk about philosophies and stories from the scriptures or the yoga books, which is the Bhagavad Gita as it is. Some of you have these books. If you have the Bhagavad Gita, and you could. Okay, can you post the links from FB? Yes, yes, I'll post the links. Thank you, Janice. So if you have the books already, please let me know the actual book. You can raise your hands. Or if you have the Kindle or ebook, yes, thank you, Trisha. If you have the ebook, raise your hands. If you want the ebook, I will post it also in the group chat, so you can download it. You can download the Kindle app or Read Era or other EPUB or ebook reader. It's useful because we will study this yoga philosophy. Either way, actual book or digital is okay. But personally, I like the actual book. So every other day, we will alternatively study the meditation using our beads and reading and studying, discussing the philosophy. So today is something we will experience. Some of you bago sa inyo to. We're on the introduction. We have 3 introductions on introduction sa meditation course natin. So yes, habang continuous yung course natin, everyone is on mute muna. And later on, anytime pala, you can chat if you have questions, suggestions, or points that you want to be discussed afterwards or discuss more. You can just put in the chat box. And afterwards, meron tayong palaging question and answer portion. Walang talent portion, question and answer lang. And you can ask questions through your mic or chat box. So I just want to ask as well, sino dito yung mga na-try na mag-meditate? Na-try na mag-perform ng meditation? You can raise your hands. Different kinds of meditation there is. Yan, nagtaas si Chantal. Hi, Chantal. Si Francesca. Si KD. Yes. Now, it is accessible yung mga, thank you, thank you. Yan. It is accessible yung meditation. You can search it. You can YouTube it. You don't have to go to the libraries. Or sometimes you don't have to meet monks or yogis para mag-meditate. The only thing is, some of the meditation processes are watered down, meaning naging diluted na siya with different practices, na mix na siya na kung ano-ano. Na mix na modern age, ng different cultures, or naging process na lang siya ng um, trend because ginagawa ng ganito, ginagawa ng sikat na influencers and all. But there are processes actually na really helpful. It doesn't mean yung mga meditation na meron ngayon is not valid. It is also valid, but the process of meditation that we will study is coming from the scriptures. Pero ang tanong, bukod sa atin, sino pa ba yung mga ibang nagme-meditate? Bukod, bago naging uso yung yoga, bago pa nagkaroon ng Lululemon o ng Maduka brand, sino yung mga nag-yoga and mga nagme-meditate? Yan. So by the way, if you could notice, I'm not the serious monk. I'm just a happy monk. I'm just a casual monk. So you can see in the pictures, kung nakikita nyo, these are monks and yogis. Monks in different temples. And the yogis also do the meditation in the caves of Himalayas. I don't know if you could do meditation in the caves of any mountain here. Number one. Yan. So these are the people who are doing meditation. Kailan ba nag-start yung meditation, Radha Charan? Hindi nag-start yung meditation nung nagsimula yung pandemic. Nag-start yung meditation ever since. Ever since there is life, meron na meditation. Hindi lang siya basta-basta accessible ngayon or nauso ngayon because we are fed up by information kung ano meron sa television. We grew up in TV era. We grew up in advertisement outside it. Our culture is very different, westernized or mixed culture meron tayo sa Philippines. So, hindi natin masyado napapansin yung meditation. Pero, our cultures, the history, ancient times, in the scriptures, in the books, and ever since you can see also those who practices it are doing meditation. Actually, in different kinds of cultures, may mga nag-meditate. But these monks, kung nakita niyo sa pictures, sa yogis, they're doing it palagi. Ever since. Usually, dati, ang mga nag-meditate, halos lahat ng tao. Nakalimutan lang nila or hindi na focus kasi the rise of materialistic life. Nakakalimutan na yung mga culture, nakakalimutan na yung um, practices, spiritual practices. Kaya yung meditation nawawala. But these monks and the yogis are the one who are preserving this spiritual practice. It is their duty actually to preserve them. According sa meron sa scriptures, kung ano yung tinuturo sa scriptures, hindi nila pwedeng haluan ng kung ano-ano kasi it will be watered down. According din sa mga tinuturo ng kanilang spiritual teachers because it is being passed down from their teachers, magtuturo dun sa students. Then some of the students will become teachers. It will be passed down hanggang mapasa in different generations, different decades or millennia. So this is their duty. So I've mentioned halos lahat dati nagme-meditate. Halos lahat pwedeng mag-meditate. But first, ano ba yung meditation? Maraming meaning na sinasabi sa internet, of course. Pag galing sa internet, 50% yan palagi. What is meditation? It is act of giving your attention to one thing. The ultimate focus. Laser pointed focus. That is meditation. It is coming from the Sanskrit word dhyana. Yung mga nag-yoga natin dito, they know the 8 limbs of yoga. We will discuss that. Dhyana or meditation. Focuses on the mind focuses on the 3 topics. It's either they focus on objects, they focus on breaths or postures, and the third one, they focus on the mantra. It is mentioned actually by the modern scientists that there are 60 to 80,000 thoughts per day. So imagine nyo kung gaano kadaming naiisip natin sa isang araw. I don't know kung paano nila nasukat to, pero this is their official theory. 60 to 80,000 thoughts per day, di ba? Kung magiging money to, mayaman ka na araw-araw, di ba? In few days, in 2 weeks, meron ka ng millions. Pero that's the thoughts na meron tayo. Consciously and unconsciously, lumalabas yan. Even if we're sleeping, hindi tumitigil yung mind natin. Diba? Nananaginip tayo. Sino dito yung palagi nananaginip ng paulit-ulit? Or yung panaginip nyo, sobrang layo sa buhay nyo. Hindi nyo kilala yung mga kamukha. Yes. So, madami yung dreams. So, ibig sabihin, our mind doesn't stop even we are dreaming. It is only the organ na hindi humihinto, the mind. It is also the cause of anxiety and depression, yung mind. Pero di-discuss natin yan palagi. All throughout the course. Intindihin natin ano meron sa mind. So, ang focus ng meditation is to still this endless river of thoughts. Kung nakakita ka ng isang river, kung nakakitira ka sa Pasig, sa Mandaluyong and all, kung mas social yung river sa inyo, ayun ko, mas social na river. Sa province, magaganda yung river. Ang kita nyo, dire-diretso yung water doon. Walang sinasabi doon, tapos na yung office hours, hinto mo na. No, dire-diretso siya. Same thing, yung mind natin ganun. Dire-diretso siya. And meditation is the process where papahintuin yung river na yun. The river of thoughts. So ready ba kayong itry yung meditation na yun? This is not mystical. This is not a magic. Lahat to galing sa scriptures. And when we stop the river of thoughts, we will really get to know yung sarili natin. So yes, sabi ko kanina, lahat nagme-meditate. Nakalimutan lang ng iba, pero kinukontinue ng mga yogis. But, ibig sabihin talaga nun is lahat pwede and lahat mas maganda mag-meditate. So imagine if yung naka-try ng meditation sa inyo in different processes, iba yung transformation, parang ibang tao kapag tapos, pagkagising mo. Imagine yung mga tao ganon. So, I think walang mag-aaway dahil sa traffic, no? Or dahil walang magkapatayan dahil mainit yung ulo nila if they just know how to meditate. So, these are the people, actually some famous people who do meditation. Kung medyo kaedaran ko kayo, at least, or mas matanda pa, at least you know the band Beatles. Sino nakakilala sa Beatles? Ah, wala masyadong nakakilala sa Beatles. We are living in a different generation. Si Chantal daw. Naka-smile pa siya. Yan. Baka Billie Eilish na yung kilala nila. So yes, this is George Harrison of the Beatles. Actually, yeah, almost all of them um, have a journey of spirituality. They try to find themselves despite nung meron silang fame, money, and everything, power, influence. Pero they're still looking for something. So si George Harrison isa sa mga nagseryoso even when the band got disbanded. Nagseryoso sa spiritual life. So siya, lagi siya nagme-meditate. You can see, he have this chanting bag. Dito nilalagay yung mga japamala. And this is Russell, pangalan nito, Russell Brand. Russell Brand. Yeah, he does meditation as well. Have spiritual teachers, and he often goes to Hare Krishna temple in London. And these some yogis. So, lahat actually pwede mag-meditate. If you're a family man or a housewife, an artist, a musician, that's like George Harrison, a businessman, something that you work na sa corporate job, or whatever, you can meditate. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, sobrang busy ko, hindi ako makapag-meditate. Actually, the more busy you are, mas kailangan mo mag-meditate. We will learn bakit, and we will learn the benefit of it. So, these are the kinds of meditation. So, maraming kinds of meditation, pero pinasimple lang natin. We're just scratching the surface. Diba, they focus the mind on one thing. It's either it's gonna be object or number one, same, you can see. They focus on material things. Those who are successful materially, they focus on these things. They get motivated on meditating on money, on jobs or position, or just doing a craft, making arts, diba? Making music. They're in meditative state. It is just material, gross material, or sometimes subtle, position, name, fame. So they focus on this. This is also called meditation. If you're an artist, di ba, yung focus mo na sa canvas, na sa arts. Di ba? Or if you're a photographer, literally, yung focus mo nasa subject ng kinukunan mo. At the same time, you're focusing on how to create a nice image, the composition, the lights, the shadows, and all. The second type of meditation is the one who focuses on the breath or the position. The asanas, yung mga nag-yoga. They're called the impersonalists. Some of them, or most of them, they just focus on the light, the nothingness. They are also called the Ashtanga yogis. This is not the Ashtanga yoga na meron ngayon na flow ng Ashtanga. In the scriptures, all these flows, all these asanas is called Ashtanga yoga. So it has 8 folds of 8 limbs of yoga. Di-discuss natin yan. Yung mga nag-yoga teachers training course. I hope inaral nyo to. If you memorize them, raise your hands. May quiz tayo yung mga yoga teachers, ha? Nakita ko yan. So yes, sila yung mga Ashtanga yogis. So sa Ashtanga yoga, yung asana doon, one part lang. So it's the yoga asana is just a fraction kung ano talaga meron dun sa bigger picture ng yoga. Yung Ashtanga yoga is just one rank of a ladder ng yoga ladder. So mas marami pa talaga meron. So, didiscuss natin. Yung iba hindi ganun in details, pero we will get the essence. Saka anong mas relevant sa buhay natin kahit di tayo nag-yoga in the yoga mat. And the third one is those who practice in the focus their mind in the mantra. Sila yung mostly tinatawag na personalist. Opposite siya na impersonalist. Impersonalist, there's no personal relationship. Personalist, there are personal relationship. You can see in the second line here, those who practices and cultivate yung relationship nila sa sarili nila. Diba? Yung mga napunta sa Sagada para mag-soul searching. They want to know themselves. Makakapunta ka pa ng London para makilala mo yung sarili mo, pero andyan lang yan, hindi siya maalis. Those who wants to develop yung relationship sa ibang tao, to others, to nature, to other living entities. It's a yoga, personal relationship. And those who cultivate, nurture the relationship to the supreme, to the higher being. Sometimes they call him the universe or other names. So these are the personal relationship. These are the practice of bhakti yoga, developing of this personal relationship. Compared to the impersonalists, they just want to have the relationship or no relationship actually. Gusto lang nila pumunta doon sa ilaw, sa nothingness. So that's the comparison. So given all this, we're talking a lot. Those who have the Japamala with you, please get them. If you don't have, you can still try to meditate with us because we will learn how to meditate using the Japamala or the chanting beads. Japa is chanting or reciting the mantras. Mala is beads. They call it Japamala. That's the Sanskrit. So if you have your beads with you, show it to the camera so I can see you. Yes. Thank you. Si Candy, si Janice, they have it. Si Ben, hello, si Jake, si Jake. Oh, si Jake have bead bag also. Let's see. Si Paolo, yeah, si Riza, si Raul. Oh, si Raul have a green one. Yan. So if you have your Japamala, if you still don't have, o yan, meron din si Jess. Pwede pa rin kayong sumabay. So, the beads. So this is my Japamala. It doesn't matter kung maliit yung Japamala mo or malaki. Pero first, you have to take care of them because it is considered as a holy thing. You don't put the Japamala or the books, the Vedas, your philosophy books, the Bhagavad Gita, you don't put it in the floor. If you have to put it somewhere else, at least may patungan siya. You don't touch them with your feet, the Japamala and the books. That's the etiquette on these things because we are considering them as sacred thing. Just like yung mga mahilig sa tattoos, they should not like put or demigods or Shiva, Ganesh sa mga lower parts ng limbs nila or sa likod. So may mga ganong etiquette because it's considered sacred. So this is sacred, not considered. This is sacred because this is your Wi-Fi connection to your relationship to yourself, to others, and to the Supreme. So this should be 108 beads. And this is the 109th. They call it the head or mother beads. Lahat to is 108. And this is the, what you call the mother bead. Yeah. We are using the right hand. It is considered, kahit kaliwete tayo, we should use the right hand. It is considered the auspicious or an etiquette to use right hand in holding holy things or in eating. And we use left hand mostly in cleaning. So sa Vedic practice, ganon. Even before pa mauso yung alcohol and hand sanitizer, they have this thing already. And they don't touch their mouths or eyes or other holes of the body. If they happen to do so, they have to clean their hands. So ngayon, uso ngayon siya dahil sa pandemic. We should practice that. So right hands, you can hold the beads except with the index finger. And hold the beads to count it. the with the middle finger and the thumb, and just hold the rest of the two fingers, the ring finger, the pinky finger to support it. Para hindi mo bitawan. So without using the touching the index finger. So we will chant and we are moving forward, hindi pa baliktad. So pa forward, ganito. Then another one. So and another one. Move forward. Pa forward siya palagi. We will recite the mantra, one bead, then move forward. Sometimes they feel it, yung mga nag-chant, they move around. They're diverting or using the sense of touch sa beads para mas makapag-focus sila. Then they move forward after one beat. So there will come a time after around 8 to 10 minutes, you will reach the end of it. So after you will reach the end, that's already 108. Then when you want to chant one more round, you will go backwards. I mean, you will twist the beads para pa-forward uli siya. You will not overlap the mother beads. So ulit. Yeah. So move forward. Then you just have to twist it. Then another one. If you want to chant 2 rounds or more. Today we will chant 1 round. As monks, we have 16 minimum rounds every day. Some monks, they chant 64 rounds every day. That's more than 8 hours. Pero 1 round is just 8 to 10 minutes, depending on our um, pacing. Again, there's no hard and fast rules. Minsan you can chant mas matagal or mas mabilis. Pero chanting means you're pronouncing it, the mantra, meaning may vibration. You don't have to shout. At least naririnig natin yung vibration. Not chanting on the mind. You can just whisper, pero naririnig mo yung vibration. That is chanting. So one bead, one mantra. So this is our mantra for the Japa Mala, the Japa session or chanting mantra meditation natin. We will discuss the meaning of this mantra sa isang araw because we have 3 days of introduction. The second day of introduction sa meditation class. So, keep your mics muted, pero please repeat after me so we could pronounce it um, clear. Ang idea is you hear it. So, ready na ba lahat? Isang okay naman sa camera. If you're ready. If you don't have beats, sabay pa rin kayo sa mag-chant. Yan. When I'm traveling, sometimes nasa China ako, bawal dun yung mga ganito beads and all because it's a communist country. I just use my cell phone, may counter app doon. Alam mo yung pang-guard sa mall? Counter. So you can still count the chanting. Yeah. So when we're traveling, we're just using the phone. Then it's or really small one. I teach also philosophy, yoga philosophy in India, pero we have to be stealth. In China, stealth there. So repeat after me, please. We're doing it word per word. Then we will do the whole mantra. Hare, ha, Krishna, Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare, 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 Rama, Hare, Rama, 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 Hare, Hare. So this is composed of 3 words, but we will discuss the meaning of this, in our second part sa introduction natin. So what we will do, I'll chant first the whole mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's one mantra, then one bead, then move forward. So we will chant together. I will just turn on my mic. You can chant with me. That's 108 times. If you don't have beads, sabay pa rin kayo. That will be still 108 pag sabay-sabay tayo. So, all together tayo mag-chant. So, ready na ba kayo? Ready na ba lahat? Yan. Awesome. So, the idea of this meditation is you hear it. You hear the vibration of your own chanting. If my voice is too loud, pwede mong hinaan ng onte. Pero at least naririnig mo. So, you can um, just chant with us. So, dire-diretso pa rin yung bilang. Promise ko sa inyo, your mind will wander. Lilipad yung mind nyo. He will go somewhere else. Hindi siya sanay na ihinto yung river of thoughts. Pero, just breathe in and breathe out. Bring back the mind and the focus on hearing. You don't have to think of everything. You just have to focus on hearing and moving the beats. So if you're ready, deep breath. We can chant now. First beat. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If memorizing the mantra, you can close your eyes and just focus on hearing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If your mind is thinking of something, just breathe and bring it back. Focus on hearing and chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Focus on hearing. Give your full attention. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Bring back your focus. Attentively hear the mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just bring back your mind and focus on the mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you're not yet finished with your round, please continue to do so. And if you are finished, please type 108 sa chat box so we will know na finish na kayo. Mhm. So almost everyone is finished. Yes. So just finish your rounds. We'll wait for everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you're finished, please type 108. Welcome back to Earth. I saw someone really in the focus sa meditation. Si Candy nga napunta na sa universe. Nakikita ko sa background niya. Sila mga napunta rito. Yan. So yan. Um, very good for everyone. Not bad for the first time. Pero, sino yung nakapag-focus, nakapag-attentively chant without having a portion of idlip or meditative nap? It's a challenge for meditation. Because hindi sanay yung mind natin na ihinto. Ihinto siya um, attentively, at the same time, purposely. So, I want you to type kung sa tingin nyo ilang thoughts yung pumasok sa isip nyo. 10 to 20 thoughts ba per the whole chanting natin yung pumasok? 20 to 30? Tansyahin lang natin kung gaano ka-tricky yung mind natin. We have to know ourselves. Ano ba yung mind? Teka, na-chant ko ba na kumpleto yon? 'Di ba? Yung mga iniisip natin nakaiba. Tapos ba ako, hindi ako nakakasabay. Ay, nagagalaw ko ba? It's inattentiveness or distraction pa rin. Some thoughts are there. We are not really attentively hearing. Tingin nyo ilan yung thoughts na pumasok sa mind nyo habang nagka-chant? Si Kara talaga nag-iisip mga ilan. Mga 15, sabi ni Myra. Hindi ko alam paano i-pronounce yung name mo. Myrvin? My Myrvin? Mga 15 daw. Si Trisha 7, si Satya, Pabansati 10. Mervin! Maarte lang. Artist kasi si Mervin eh. Chef siya eh. Yung arts niya nilalagay niya sa pagluluto. Mervin pala. 20 yata, sabi ni Kara. Di ba? Uncountable, di ba? Parang, uy, mag-brit ba ako? Or lumilipad yung mind ko. Ay, dapat pala nag-isip ako dapat wala akong iniisip, nagko-focus ako. So, ganun yung thoughts natin, ang daming processing. Di ba? I felt so weird lang kasi parang nawawala ako sa Earth, si Trisha. Oo nga eh. Si Candy nga wala sa Earth. Tignan mo yung ano niya, background niya. nasa universe siya. So I need to open my eyes. Yes. Minsan ganon. Sobrang weird. Diba? Pero may feeling na may feeling na, sakit lang si Raul. Sa akin wala, nakafocus na kay Krishna. Yes, that's better. May feeling na parang anormal mo ginagawa to. Parang teka, parang nagawa ko na to dati. Parang familiar niya. Parang old friend. May ganun pakiramdam kasi we are natural na gawin yung ganitong meditation. Most specific is mantra meditation. It is just like breathing. Pero due to the influence of time, material energy, not even just this lifetime, even previous lifetime, nakalimutan na siya. Yan, I go in and out of the trance to check baby. Kailangan. So, kasama nag-meditate si baby. Anong name ni baby mo, Rizal? Rizal, no? Yan. Kasama sa nag-meditate yun. It's not just us who are meditating. O, OCS or way? OCS? Tama ba? Or way? Tama ba yung Osayas? Oh, very nice name. So, ganun yung meditation. Maraming thoughts na pupunta. It is described, the mind is chanchalam. Means flickering. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned there, Arjuna is telling to Krishna, the wind is much more easier to control than the mind. So imagine mo gano'ng kahirap na kontrolin yung wind. Pero yung mind mas mahirap kontrolin. Habang sinasabi mo na wag kang mag-iisip na kung anong bagay, isipin niya. Kapag di ka makamove on sa ex mo, isipin mo, kailangan ko lang siya kalimutan, lalo mo siya naiisip. Pag may nakita kang bagay na mag-anchor sa memory, maalala mo siya. Ganun ka-tricky yung mind. Tapos, kapag may exam ka, gusto mo matandaan yung isang bagay, doon yung makakalimutan mo. Makakalimutan mo yung pangalan ng kausap mo. That's the mind. At the same time, if the mind is being uncontrolled, akala natin yung mind yung nagko-control sa atin, no? We should control the mind. If not, the mind is uncontrolled, it can be our worst enemy. Maraming um, sinasabi sila, meron silang battle with their own demons or their lower self, diba? Or their depression or their anxiety. Saan galing yun? It's just coming from the mind. And it's so powerful. If you're thinking something else, even yung sakit, even if you're thinking you're sick, you'll become sick. You'll emit something because of the mind. And if the mind is controlled, just like a yogi, and by the use of meditation, the mind can be the best friend. You can use this tool to become successful materially and much more spiritually. So that is one of the process of yoga, to control the mind. Even the yoga asanas, to control the senses. So it's much easier to control the mind. The meditation is one process to control the mind. And dun sa tatlong process, to cultivate and nurture the relationship with the sarili natin, with the self, relationship with others, either human beings, animals, diba? Living entities, nature, and to the Supreme, relationship to the Supreme. So these three will be our topic for the next meditation classes. Pero may second introduction tayo. We will explain about the meditation, the mantra meditation, and the meaning of Maha Mantra. Yung chinant natin. So maraming salamat. Yes, yung question, you can write. We will answer that. Pero picture muna tayo, everyone. You can turn on your camera. Group picture tayo. Yes. Gusto ko yung smiley Charles. Peaceful ba after chanting? Parang bati-bati kayo ng mga demons mo sa sarili mo. Hindi kayo magkaaway ng mind mo. Yes. Ibang tao, no? Parang after mag-yoga, pag nandun ka sa mat mo, okay. No? Nang talong paglabas mo ng yoga mat mo. Ano? So, ganun din. After chanting, we must, world peace pagising. Yes. Imagine mo yung mga tao nag-meditate palagi. Lahat pwede mong ngitian, lahat kabati mo. No? So it's wonderful and I'm humbled and honored to chant and to meditate with you. Palagi natin siya gagawin. If you want to experience more, we are having Japa session every 5:30 to 7 o'clock in the morning. It is said when you do practice your meditation in the morning, big percentage ng araw mo is much more peaceful. You have clarity in the mind. kasi you started on the right foot. Of course, yung meditation, you can do it anytime. So yan, picture tayo. Please turn on your cameras para meron tayong remembrance. And don't worry, all the slides we will post in the chat group. And the video recording, I will upload it in YouTube and post the link in the chat group. It will be ano lang, private lang. It is not posted publicly. Pero you can view it if you have the link. If you're not yet part of the group chat, please message me. Baka super private yung account nyo, hindi ko siya ma-add. Yan. You can message me rin, PM me in my personal account kasi mas madali ko siya makita. So picture tayo everyone, a count of 3. Smile sa camera, smile ng yogi. 1, 2, 3. One more. Yung isang, Rochelle, yung isang son mo, remove his mask para kita yung smile niya. 1, 2, 3. One more. Thank you very much. Again, everyone, I'm humbled and honored to have your association. If you want to stay, I'll be staying up until mga 15 minutes for the question and answer. But if you need to do some errands, please always take care, doble ingat, be the instrument to share this consciousness, this peace, even without saying something to them, just by actions. Last time I checked, action speaks louder than words. So maraming salamat. Good morning. Hare Krishna kay Rizal and kay Osayas and the other child of yours. I don't know his name yet. Yan. Kay Janice, hello. Hare Krishna. Janine. Trisha. And kay Candy. Hopefully nasa earth ka na. Si Mai. Si Francesca. Hello. Nice hair. Si Ben. Saka kasama mo si Samuel Jackson dyan. Si Paolo. Hello, hello. Mervin. KD. Hello. Tagal ko na friends si KD sa social media. I have never met him pero nice to see you here. Kara. Hello. Kachat ko yan sa DM. Pavan Satya. Hare Krishna. Hello. Raul. Yan. I'll send the book. Hindi pa ako nakapag-LBC but I'll send it soon. Kay Kenny, kay Charles, kay Jake, hello. Kay Jess, hello, hello. Jonna, Chantal, Hare Krishna, bye-bye. Kay
Hare
Joy,
Krishna Prabhu.
yan. Kay kay Kay, Jinky, kay Lauren, kay Alex, kay Chanella, Ron, Bea, Trina, Isabel,
Hare
hello, hello.
Krishna Prabhu.
Hello, Bob.
Hare
Yan,
Krishna Prabhu.
Zeki. Hare Krishna. Have a
Hare
quick
Krishna.
question.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yan, ito mga first and second batch
Haribol.
natin. Welcome tayo. Yan. So may question. Nasaan na yung question? You can stay up to 15 minutes. Madalas dito tumatagal yun yung question and answer and kwentuhan. Question ni Paolo. Ay, may ibang question yata kanina. Yan. Yan. I'll post the links for the FB sa group chat. The isang question, is it more correct to have a mindful chanting as opposed to just chanting with words repeatedly? I noticed that halfway through the 108 chanting, I am not focused with the words. The words are blurred. Yes, it should be mindful. The process to be mindful is listening to the mantra. We will discuss paano ba maging mindful. Paano use yung mind. Paano natin gamitin yung mind. Sometimes, yung pagiging mindful is, kakain ako. Inisip ko kakain ako. Or maglalakad ako. Inisip ko maglalakad ako. But being mindful is much more deeper than that. And one thing to be mindful of is using the mantras in chanting. When you chant, listening to the words, that's being mindful. Nagiging mindful ka na, hindi nawawala yung focus ng mind mo into hearing. So yes, tama, correct. More correct na maging mindful. Dapat. Yung pinag-uusapan natin to be focused on the mantra and hearing the mantra, that's being mindful. That's mindfulness. Pero we will dig deeper. Ano ba yung mindfulness na to? We should know, ano ba yung mind? Ano ba yung intelligence? Ano ba yung ego? Di-discuss natin to. Based on scriptures, not based on academic books lang. It is coming from the scriptures. Kung ano yung tinuro ng teachers, na tinuro sa kanila ng teacher nila hanggang umabot sa source, to the supreme. So that's how powerful and legit ano, genuine yung scriptures. So thank you, magandang question yan. Isang way para ma-apply natin sa buhay natin to, you could always chant. So bukas, you can chant one round again when you wake. The best is early in the morning. It will just take you 8 to 10 minutes. If you notice yourself, mas matagal tayo mag-scroll sa cellphone natin, make use of our time. Be mindful. Be mindful of our time. You can chant. When you chant good rounds, you will be much more mindful the rest of the day. So pag medyo humihina ka rin doon, you can still chant more. So that's wonderful question. And tingnan natin kung may questions pa. If you have more questions, you can raise your hands para you can unmute or you can even type. Yan, nakita ko si Osayas and Zeke. Zeke. Ang hirap ng spelling ah. Ay, pronunciation ah. Oh, friend siya ni siya. Hello. Friend sila ni sila Rizal. So yes, thank you very much everyone. You could always send me messages. Pwede tayo mag-usap, mag-chat in my Instagram. Pero mas madalas ako na sa Messenger. You can still message sa Facebook page, although mas nakikita ko madalas sa Messenger. If you have more questions, pwede tayong magtuloy-tuloy mag-usap doon. But looking forward also to see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, and same password. So tuloy-tuloy natin to Monday to Saturday. I'll keep posting sa group chat para may reminders. We're still in the introduction and there's more to unfold and discover. Thank you very much and hope everyone is safe. Have a awesome, spiritual, and conscious day. Thank you. I'll unmute everyone so you can greet each other. Bye.
Hari-hari bol.
Haribol. Yan.
Terrible.
Bye-bye. High five.